Hello， 大家好，我叫 Grace， 很高兴邀请 Kicki Hansard 来到 Graceyoga 做分娩导乐的培训。So Kicki, this is your second time to come to Shanghai to give doula trainings. So I'm going to ask you some questions. First, the question is, what doula means to you?
A doula is a person, usually a woman, who provides emotional, practical and informative support to women and couples before, during and after childbirth. A doula is not someone that's medically trained. She's someone that's there completely in the role of supporting the space and making the woman and the couple feel safe during the time when they give birth and then afterwards in the postnatal period.
So you said doula is not medically trained. What skills they need to be as a doula?
But I think you're qualified to be a doula just by wanting to support women and couples during what's one of the most important times in their lives. So I think it's probably important that you've got listening skills, that you're compassionate, caring, kind, and that you're able to maybe remain calm during a situation where other people might feel stressed. So it's not really an educational, as in something you study for in your head. It's more of a person or being, someone that's caring and wants to be supporting other people during this time.
So Kicki, since you said doula need to be kind, patient, and want to support the women in the most important of their life, for you, doula is a business or a mission?
Well, for me, being a doula and coming to provide doula training to other women is definitely first a mission for me. It's my purpose, it's a passion I have, and I want women to have good support during the childbearing year. But it also is important that it's a business, because you can't do this kind of thing if you're not making any money. So it's also a business, but most of all, for me, it's a mission.
So what can women expect from your doula trainings?
Well, the doula training course is over 4 days, and we talk about birth physiology. We cover the different stages of labor and birth. We also do a whole day on breastfeeding. We cover all the different types of pain management, both the medication you can take and also natural techniques. We talk about how to run your own business, and also do other bits and pieces like how to give women massage during labor, how to react to different situations. So there's lots of things to learn over the 4 days.
Can you explain birth physiology to us?
Yes, birth physiology is this poster I created, but a physiological process is something that happens in your body without you needing to think about it. Things like when you eat and your food's turned into energy and you get rid of the waste. It's breathing, when you sneeze to clear your nose. All those things happen with the help of hormones and without us needing to think about it. So what happens when a woman goes into labor? She needs to really try and get into her old brain, the primitive brain, which is the place where you release 2 very important hormones in labor. One of them is oxytocin, which is also known as the love hormone, and it actually means quick birth in Greek. So that means the more oxytocin you have in your body, the quicker your birth will be. And to help with the sensations of the contractions that's being caused by the oxytocin, the body is also producing beta endorphins, which are your body's natural painkillers. And the endorphins actually means the morphine within in Greek. So these two build up together and makes the whole labor and birth process manageable. And you want to try and keep the woman in this part of the brain, because if she starts to get into her neocortex, her thinking brain, she might start to release adrenaline, which is the hormone that triggers the fight or flight reflex. And by doing that, that actually inhibits these other 2 important hormones. So the most essential thing for a woman when she's giving birth is that she's in an environment where she feels safe, where she feels warm, and where she feels protected, so she can release these really important hormones.
Thank you, Kicki. Kicki 老师的分娩导乐培训能够让女性更深地了解孕期、分娩、产后，从而能够让她们更好地享受孕期、分娩、产后的亲子时光。谢谢大家。